Yeah, you got that right, Kyle. Pretty difficult right now, man. Oh, Bay
Tough
Area
times.
fans is but hey, let me shed a little different light on it, guys. Been a Niner fan for gosh, I'm 62, 50 plus years, and you know, sports is tough. Sports is tough. There's one winner at the end, and uh, you lose a championship game, uh, a playoff series, the World Series. You lose the World Series, you lose the Super Bowl, you lose an NBA championship final, NHL Stanley Cup final. You're the last two standing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, think of it this way. We were very, very disappointed yesterday. But would you have rather been disappointed yesterday or not even got there and lost to the Lions? Because
Right.
they were done against the Lions. They were done against the Packers. And they should have had that game yesterday. And there's a lot of finger pointing going on here and there, and you can point the blame to several places. But in the bottom, and I've heard a lot of things, hey, the NFL wanted this, was the game fixed? Look, guys, I don't know what the NFL does, but they don't make a ball bounce off of a guy's foot,
Mm-mm.
you know, and just I mean, we know wrestling's scripted. You can't script that, okay? You just can't
Yeah.
script a ball
No, you can't.
hitting a guy's foot and then bouncing to um, it is very depressing, Mike. I understand. I was depressed last night. I had a knot in my stomach most of the night. I found myself looking at my alarm clock, and I was like, "Have I slept yet?" Because I got this knot in my stomach, like you know, I had that knot in my stomach, like something. I've only had it a couple times, and it's something you don't. I mean, I've had it with sports, but in real life, you don't want a knot in your stomach
Yeah.
because that means something bad's happened. Like a loved one's passed away, and you just feel empty, and you know, um,
You guys.
and um, but this one does compare to the Giants 2002 Game
2002.
6. I mean, when the Giants were
Which
up
one was
5-0.
worse? Let's not do that yet. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I mean, but I'll just say this, guys. There's one team left standing. It should have been the Niners. Um, I've heard a lot of stuff about, they should have taken the ball second in overtime. They shouldn't have, they should have deferred, let Kansas City, then we would have had 4 downs. But, all the mistakes were made on the drive. I mean, we saw, 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line. Should have ran the ball to the left side where your strength is. Trent Williams and Aaron Banks. They run motion, Debo, and then they counter back to the right side and get stuffed for no gain. That play wasn't working much all day. I don't know why you wouldn't go over, when the chips are down, you go with the best. That's what Mahomes does. That's what Andy Reid does. 4th and 1. He doesn't even put the ball in anybody's hands. Mahomes keeps it for himself and gains 8 yards. That's what you got to do is you give it to your best player. Offensive player of the year, McCaffrey, give him the ball to the left side around a Hall of Fame tackle. And, and then on 3rd and 4, both Burford and McKivitz, somebody or both blew an assignment. McKivitz went to the left. Burford went to the left. McKivitz went to the right. Chris Jones ran untouched.
They split the seas for Chris Jones, man.
Just like, hey, man, just boom. Hey, come on in, Chris. And Ayuk was wide open. Jennings was open. But you know what? That stuff happens.
It happens.
It happens, guys. if you've ever played sports, when games are on the line, you get a little tense sometimes. And the guys, not everybody has that, just playing with ease and comfort. I mean, Purdy looked like he had it. Mahomes definitely has it. Niners looked like they tensed up a lot yesterday.
I tell you what, Dan, I know there's a lot of focus on the loss and why they lost, but come on, let's not lose this. Let's not lose sight of this. Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
That guy's legit, right? Come on. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. Let's not forget Brock Purdy out there. I mean, this is his first full season as an NFL quarterback, and you're in the damn Super Bowl. The guy has it. Whatever it is, he has it between the ears. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
So let's not lose fact that we got something special under center there.
Yeah, I think you're right, Eric. I mean, he's going to get better.
Yep.
And he's going to study more, and he's going to learn more, and he's going to understand defenses. He was great this year against the blitz. He just had nothing he could do on that last throw. I mean, that was just crazy. I mean, he had
he had a guy in his face.
Yeah, like a monster too. I mean, just not a guy. Guys like barreling down at him, and and the Niners were a little gassed. And I understand that people saying, well, you got to take the ball first because then you gave Mahomes 4 downs. You could have had 4 downs. But remember this, Niners score a touchdown. Niners score a touchdown. They put a ton of pressure on the Chiefs to score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And would the Chiefs maybe go for 2? They might, because the Niners would have got the ball back a third time. And there's no guarantee they score from the 3-yard line. They didn't earlier in the game. The Chiefs did not score a touchdown with a drive in the entire regulation. They got 1 touchdown, and it was after the muffed punt and got the ball at the 10-yard line.
Right. But
12-yard line, wherever they got it from. So, yeah, it was like they couldn't drive on the Niners the whole game. So, prior to that, it was 4 field goals and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Niners had 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So it was 5 scoring opportunities to 4. I said before the game, my prediction, the Niners had to score 5 times with no more than 2 of them being field goals. And I was talking regulation.
Right.
They scored 4. And where was the 5th one? Maybe on that opening drive.
Yeah, that was rough.
That opening drive, the fumble by McCaffrey.
But Kansas City had the same thing happen to them too. So
sure, they fumbled too. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, the Kansas City fumbled the ball like 4 or 5 times and only lost 1. Ball bounced the right way. And we're going to get to the Giants, Michael. This is just got to open up with the Niners. It's pressing on everybody's mind. It's on my mind a lot. And I'm going to just get rid of it, get rid of the toxic waste and just kind of clear out.
It's the 49ers wake.
Yeah, man. So, and we'll get to the Giants, and Warriors basketball too is looking good right now, man. They played a stellar game tonight in Utah. Looked really, really good. Curry and Thompson both went off, 51 points combined. Thompson 26, Curry 25. I don't know what the whole thing is with this. Niners are favored, by the way, they're the early season season favorites for next year's Super Bowl. They're the favorites. So odds makers have put them out there again. I don't know. We'll see. It's a long season. It's painful. You play, you start in September but you're really starting in July. You're starting
Right.
in April with these what do they call them?
OTAs or whatever
OTA,
the hell.
organized team activities, and it's a long season, and to end it abruptly like that,
It's tough.
yeah, it's like a walk-off homer the way they lost. You don't see that too often in football.
Good point. Yeah, that's like a walk-off home run. Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
equivalent.
in the World Series. That was
Right.
Bill Mazeroski shot.
Yep. Yep.
That was a walk-off home run, and just I don't know. Kyle hasn't been able to get it done, but it took 21 years for Andy Reid. Now he's considered maybe
one of the best. Yeah,
one of the best all time. Belichick, Reid, Walsh, they're all right there. And it took him 21 years. A lot of failure, a lot of getting close and couldn't get it done.
Yep, true.
Hopefully it doesn't take Kyle that long. But
did you see most watched television event in history was
I
yesterday.
saw that. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm sure the NFL liked that, having Taylor Swift there. That sure brought in funny? Lots of kids.
I took our cat to the vet today, and I was talking to the vet. I was like, "Hey, did you watch the big game?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, my daughter, she was rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs."
Oh, of course.
And guess why?
Because she's
8 years old. Yeah, she's 8 years old.
Yeah, it's like that, and they're going to try and run it back. Is the NFL going to, I don't know. I hope somebody can take Kansas City down, man. Hopefully that, dang. It's,
we got a few, Benji. Yeah. You know what? You know what's going to make everyone feel that much better? I'm telling you, I got something that's going to brighten everyone's mood.
Yeah,
You're going to love this. Fresh off the presses. Oh, earlier today. Here we go.
So it got sound?
It's got sound.
There's just something about the start of a new season. We're taking things to the next level. With Jung-Hoo Lee and a wave of fresh talent, we're ready to compete like never before.
Let's go, Giants!
And our rising stars, who knows what they're going to do next? Look at our youngest guys making a splash. Plus, we got the backbone of our squad right here.
Hi, Logan!
Hi, Giants. And I can't wait for the good vibes at Oracle Park. There's nothing like it.
Oh boy.
Come on, man.
Was that filmed in like 1968 or something?
Oh my God. Is that supposed?
That was about as corny as you can get, man. That was go Giants! Go Giants! Hello, Logan.
Oh my God. The backbone. Do you see who the backbone of the team is?
The
backbone is Wade, Estrada.
Oh, okay.
Flores.
Maybe play that one more time. I gotta
play it one more time.
You
guys want to hear it one more time?
Wait.
Hey, nothing's better than to get over these Super Bowl blues. Hold on, where the heck did it go? It disappeared on me. There it is. Oh God. Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Give me a minute. Refresh it. Oh gosh. Let me put this back up again. Try this again.
There's just something about a new season. We're taking things.
Where'd the sound go? Hello.
Can you expand it? Make
it that's
bigger?
Weird.
You make the picture bigger?
Yeah, hold on one second. The sound's not working. They're on to us. Hold on one second. They're on to us. No one will criticize us.
Well,
There it is. There we go.
all right,
You want me to expand it then?
sure.
Here we go. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. Oh, it's even better.
There's just something about the start of a new season. We're taking things to the next level. With Jung-Hoo Lee and a wave of fresh talent, we're ready to compete like never before.
Let's go, Giants.
And our rising stars, I mean, who knows what they're going to do next? Look at our youngest guys making a splash. Plus, we got the backbone of our squad right here.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Giants. And I can't wait for the good vibes at Oracle Park. There's nothing like it.
Hold on. Okay,
Wade,
there's Flores, Wade,
Estrada,
Estrada.
Duvall.
Who's
That's
this?
Duvall. That's Estrada.
Oh, Duvall. That's
Duvall.
Estrada. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Flores.
Flores, Wade, Estrada, Duvall. The backbone. Oh,
Wow.
we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Did that say the backbone on there?
He
or did
said
he
that.
said the
Logan
backbone?
said that.
Oh, the backbone. Interesting.
This is what's supposed to get us excited, right? And I guess the newest news a few hours ago that Giants signed Amir Garrett
yeah,
to a minor league.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Well, yeah. Let go, Giants.
That was from his presser. Remember when you said that?
Yeah, exactly. It just looked funny the way it looked like a it kind of looked like a home project that was
It did.
put
I think I
together.
could have done a better job with Rusty.
I mean, putting that together, it was just like
That was on the cheap.
They did not hire a firm to do that.
No,
No,
they did not.
That was somebody in the public relations department said, "Let me play with what's that program you got?"
Exactly. Premiere Pro.
Premiere. You're just like, let me play with that and see if I can
Exactly.
get these lip sync it and everything.
Yeah, James Conn says, well, this means no Snell, Chappie. The video says it all, man. Pretty much.
It doesn't sound like it's going to be a. I wonder what's going on with JD Davis too. That's got me perplexed a little bit, just because of the arbitration and all that. Wow. Yeah, they need my teeter, my inversion table.
Yeah, exactly.
Backbone. Yeah.
God, I mean, when I saw that, I was like, really?
Wow.
Is that?
Hey, I'm gonna back out one sec. I gotta. Oh, wait a minute. How did my camera? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna back out real quick because I gotta text work real quick. I'll be right back.
You bet. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Anyone else excited about that video? Does that get you all pumped up for the season? After a Super Bowl loss, man, does that in any way, shape, or form give you the excitement to watch Giants baseball? Oh, no bar. I don't think it's going to be Fargon Z. I don't think so. You never know. I'm so excited. Oh, of course, Benji, our resident Dodger. Yeah, I saw it too. Talking about Otani's BP. Yeah. Hold on one second. It's in here somewhere. It's in the timeline somewhere. Yeah, it was pretty he was hitting some bombs, but what do you expect, right? Amir Garrett. All right. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll be finding it here. But I don't know. That really doesn't do much. Doesn't do much at all. Come on, man. Where the heck is it? Who's that? Oh, wait, what's this? This is a different one. Here's this one. We could do this one real quick. All sounds good coming off the bat. Woo! Who the hell is Amir Garrett? Yeah, he's a reliever. He likes to fight too. Go check out. Just all you got to do is Google Amir Garrett fight. He took on the entire Pittsburgh Pirates. It was pretty impressive. All right, check this out. Yep, turn on. That was on. There's another one though. I'll find it. It might be in. Matter of fact, it might be with these guys. God, sounded pretty good. Ah, here it is, right here. Of course. Here we go.
I got Oh.
God. Jeez.
Oh. I got
God. Wow. Wow. I think the elbow's fine right now, huh? At least well enough to hit some bombs. Jeez. Come on. That's impressive. I don't care if he said it. That was Shohei Ohtani, Kyle. Did you see that, Dan?
Yeah, I could see it. Wow, man,
Did
that
you hear
was
it?
yeah. Well, there's a lot of people in Glendale, Arizona, right now at Dodgers
I bet.
camp. I mean, that's not far from me at all. I could probably go down there and just watch BP. Which there'll probably be more people watching. It's like watching Steph Curry, warm-ups,
Right.
watching Ohtani and BP than they'll
BP.
be watching Giants spring training games. I mean,
One thing for
Chapman
sure,
isn't
his
signing
elbow
with
looks.
the Giants. I hope not. I hope you're right, Senior. I hope you're right. That would be just dumb to add Chapman if that's the only guy they add. You only add Chapman if he's a kind of like a missing piece that you need to play great defense and, give you a veteran bat. But
Sawyer Stewart, haven't seen him before. Welcome.
yeah,
He says,
I'm
Dan,
not
are you
sure.
coming?
Waiting on to hear back from the Giants. Let me take a look at my emails and see if I've seen anything yet. Let's see. Oh, hey, look. I got it. I got an email.
Oh,
San
what's this?
Francisco Giants ticket guide. Baseball is back. There's a video down there. Let's see what that is.
What does that say there? Oh, it's a video. Do you want to see Lee? Eric, are you going to give us the Lee? Sure. You want the Lee batting practice? I'll find it for you. Hold on one second.
Why is this
I'll
not
find
playing?
it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
What do you got there? Oh, here. I'm looking for this video real quick.
Season. We're taking things.
What
Jung-Hoo Lee and a wave of fresh talent. We're ready to compete like never
Where's
before.
it at?
Let's go, Giants.
And our rising stars?
Same thing.
Who knows what they're going to do next?
He sent the same thing to you, huh?
This is the email. Yeah. I guess because, I've been a senior season ticket holder.
Let's see if I can find Jungle. I'm trying to find it on Twitter because I can't play it off of YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway. Man, I got so many things going here with serious question. What if Lee hits 260 with around 12 homers next season? Where are we then?
In the same spot, fourth place.
That's exactly
Right?
what I was gonna
We're
say.
still in fourth place.
Yeah, still in fourth place. You're going to be in fourth place if Lee hits 8 homers, 12, or 15. If Lee hits 285, you might make third place. But I mean, yeah, they got pieces. They got some pieces. I'm huge on Webb. I like, some of the young guys, Bailey, Schmidt, Matos, obviously Estrada, Flores, Wade. They're guys, but again, as we talked about, we don't have any real 4-star players except Logan Webb, who, we rated Webb at, he's kind of up there at close to a 4.5. He's a genuine ace right now. But I was listening to Jim Riley a little bit earlier today, and people were asking him about the Giants, and he said the whole thing with Hicks is going to be a big, giant, colossal failure as a starter. That's what most baseball people think. I'm
not a baseball person. I love the sport, but man, we've been saying it from the beginning. Why are you going to make him as a starter? All right, guys wanted Jung-Hoo Lee. Here we go. Jung-Hoo Lee. Ooh, actually, this is on Twitter. I don't think we have to worry about that. Here we go.
Oh, is this from last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's just
slapping the ball.
Yeah, he's not even taking a front step. Look.
No. And there you go. Jung-Hoo Lee.
We'll see.
Yeah, two different kind of hitters. Exactly.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I don't know what to say with what the way things are going. Here we are, pitchers, catchers, reporting. What, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
We don't have Blake Snell and
Chapman, Bellinger.
Yeah, what's his name? That's for Jordan. I was like trying to remember his first name. Montgomery signed. Montgomery and Snell, two of the top 3 starting pitchers in free agency, behind Yamamoto. So I don't know what's going on,
It kind of ties into what PJ is saying here. Welcome, PJ. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome. Says, are we at the point where Boris is doing more harm than good for his clients? Is he? He's fighting for his players. Is it good for baseball? Probably not, but I mean, the players are trying to get as much as they can, right?
Right. I have
That's what
a feeling baseball is in for a problem going forward. I really
Yeah.
do. I'm seeing baseball teams are not going to spend that kind of money. You're seeing guys who spent a ton of money, the Mets and the Padres last year. The Padres are trying to pull back below 200 million. They saw that it didn't work. If the Dodgers or Yankees don't win it this year, and Texas spent a lot of money, right?
Yeah, they've spent a lot of money the last couple of years, last 2 years.
We ought to take a look.
22 and 23.
Yeah.
This year, not so much.
I want to see what their actual. Let's take a look and see who the top teams were again. Because
Hey, Michael, I think Hicks he could succeed, but it would be in a bullpen role, not as a starter. He may have a couple of good outings, but we'll see. We'll see.
Let's see. Yankees are third at 295 million. Mets are number one, 312 million. That's 40 year in 40 man. The CB tax are really at 329. The Mets, Yankees 306. Dodgers come in at Dodgers come in at number 2. Okay. Yankees 3. That's right. Dodgers 321. And then we go to, let's see who's fourth, do you think?
Oh, it was Phillies, I think. No, they're fifth,
No,
right?
Braves. Wow.
Braves. Yeah.
265. Phillies 253. Who's 7? Blue Jays 251. 8. Where's 8?
It's hard to see. You got to zoom in just a tad.
Yeah. I got the Cubs at 9. Let's see who's 8. Texas 8. Cubs or Texas 8. Padres 9. Who's 10? Oh, I must have skipped 5. How did I skip 5? That's the Astros. I thought I said somebody else was 5.
Oh, there you go. St. Louis is 10.
All right. So let's look at this. In terms of the playoffs, Mets were 1. They didn't make it. 2, the Dodgers made it. 3, the Yankees made it. 4, the Braves made it. 5 was Texas, right? Weren't they 5? No, Houston 5 made it. 6 was last year it
Toronto?
wasn't. 6 was Toronto.
Yeah,
well, there's
Toronto.
7. There's 7 on the CB.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
6, the Phillies made it. Toronto 7 made it. 8, Texas made it. 9, Padres were 9, right? Yeah, they did not make it. And 10 was who?
There it is. St. Louis up.
Okay, hold on. Sneeze. I'll have 2 more. I always sneeze 3 times. 11. 11. Come on.
Number 2.
Who's 11?
Phillies, right? Is it Phillies?
No, Phillies were like 6.
Yeah, they're way up there. Yeah, never mind.
Gosh, come on. Where are they? 11. Somebody help me here. Let's see. 11.
Nope. No. Not seeing it. All the way down to the bottom.
Gosh.
Where the
Nobody's
hell's 11?
Do we have a tie for something, maybe? Giants are 12. Maybe there's 2 somethings.
There's 11. Cubs.
Okay. So Cubs just missed. So almost everybody in the the 12 teams that make it, right? There's 12.
Right?
3 division winners and 3 wild cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
Okay. So 12 make it. How many made the playoffs? Like 8?
Hmm.
St. Louis didn't make it.
Nope.
San Diego didn't make it.
Cubs didn't make it.
That's 3.
Wait, no, Cubs was 11 though. That's well, you're looking. Well, yeah, you're looking
top
for
12. Top 12. Giants didn't make it.
Giants didn't make it.
So 8 of the 12 made it. And probably the best team that is getting the most out of their dollar is Tampa.
Yes.
Tampa is at, come on, 119, 25th. Baltimore. Look at Baltimore. They're actually 114.
And they're better than Tampa Bay right now.
Yeah. And that's this year with Burns. They were under that last year. So this tells you the formula is to develop guys, have young guys, because I mean, Houston used to be there, but look at Houston now. They're spending, they're 258. So we've got a few teams over the luxury tax right now. You got Houston, you got the Dodgers, you got the Yankees, 3. Basically, the top like 7 are over. Atlanta, Philadelphia,
Philly, Toronto.
That's 3 teams in the East and 2 teams in the American League East. That's 5. Nobody in the American League Central or National League Central. And in the West, you've got the Astros and Rangers and then the Dodgers. So, my point getting is that the baseball's going to have to fix this issue because the small market teams keep winning.
Mm-hmm.
And, right now it looks like if you looked at spending, you would say, okay, Dodgers, Braves, Yankees, 3, 4 Blue Jays, Phillies, 5. Those 5 probably, and Astros 6. Those teams probably have the best shot of winning the World Series. One of those 6. I don't know if Texas can, if they don't sign Montgomery, I don't think they're going to be. They might have a struggle, but you might throw Texas in as a 7th. You got about 7 teams. I don't think the Mets are a championship contender.
Not right now.
Oh, you can put Baltimore in there.
Baltimore, yeah.
As an 8th team, and they would be, for me, I'd love to see a team that doesn't have spending all the money make it to, but I think
Arizona was kind of like that. I mean, they're still spending money, but
Arizona, yeah, but they picked up some salary this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I like their rotation. They got 4 guys, legitimate 4 starters. They got Kelly and
Gallon,
Zach Gallen, and then they added Rodriguez, and then they got Fott.
Fott was awesome in the postseason.
Yeah, so you got 4 starters there compared to the Giants going into the season with one proven star. One,
Dan, 1.
But here's where I think
starting pitcher.
Yeah, here's where I think we're going to move ourselves up a little closer. Cover me. Hi. No, we're going to look at here's where the Giants are heading right now, I believe. I believe, based on their non-roster invitees to camp, all the rookies, Birdsong, Black, Wisenhunt, Roop, couple other guys. And then the fact that there's Harrison and Hicks. And I think Bob Melvin in 2012 said, we won the division and beat the Rangers on the last day of the season with 5 rookie starters, and 3 of them that came out of the season were non-roster guys. What does that tell you? I think their blueprint, and they're afraid to come out and actually say it, I think they're going to cut payroll, and they're going to see what these guys can do. And maybe there's lightning gets struck in a bottle twice. Maybe the young pitching holds up enough where they get, how many games you playing in the first half of the season before the All-Star break? Roughly about 90, right? It's usually more before the All-Star break. They're usually like 56 and 35. I think the Giants' record was one year at the break. So it's right around 90 games. So if you got 90 games and you got 5 starters, that's 90 divided by 10 is what? About 18? Yeah. 18 starts. 18 starts times 5 innings is 90 innings.
There you go.
So 18 times 6 is 106. They're not going to get a whole lot more out of some of these rookies than that the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if the plan is to run these rookies and stagger them and see if they can get 70, 80 innings out of these guys in the first half of the season, out of Harrison,
Win
and Beck, those 3 guys. And then maybe you get what's 15 times 5 is what? 75? Am I right?
Right. Well, yeah. 15 and 4 is 60.
Yeah. So 15 and 5, 75. Maybe they're hoping to get 60 to 75 innings out of Hicks. And then
Cobb comes back and Ray comes back, right?
And then Cobb comes back, Ray comes back, and then maybe they add a couple of the other guys like Black and Wisenhunt, and they give these guys some innings. And they're going to see if they can stagger enough innings out of these guys and maybe have 8, 9.
They could be out of it by the damn break, though. They could be.
Right. Unless these guys,
they really have to lock it down.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. I'm just like thinking. I don't know.
Spitballing, yeah.
I'm just spitballing because I'm trying to figure out exactly what the plan is, because you've got you don't have any proven depth that's ready to go.
Very true, Michael. We don't know what he's going to be like. Don't know.
I have no idea what Ray's going to do this year. We don't know if
we don't know what Cobb's going to do.
Yeah. I mean, Cobb could. We don't know.
Or the lights.
I mean, this is again, as they said, you'd have to have a great parlay for this to work out well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Robert Brown says if
Good
Ray
point.
does well, he could opt out. Yeah, I mean that's my thinking too. Is that if he pitches too good,
careful what you wish for. Careful what because he'll be gone.
If I'm the Giants, and this is how I handle Robbie Ray. If you're in the race for a wild card and he's pitching well with no setbacks, pain in his bullpen sessions, in simulated games, in maybe games down in rehab, and the Giants are in it, then you let him pitch. But if you're not in the race,
Trade him, right?
no, just don't pitch him.
Or don't pitch him.
Just do what the Dodgers did with Bueller. Just there's no reason to push him,
Well,
bring him back,
Can't
and
trade him. Yeah, you can't trade him. He ain't
Yeah.
going to come back until after the trade deadline, anyways. Probably.
yeah, no reason to pitch him in August if you're like 7 games
Right.
out of the wild card in August.
That's
Maybe
the Rodon plan that you had.
Yeah, if Rodon was, I wasn't
Back in
going to keep
22.
playing him. Yeah, I mean, one, he's not going to opt out if he hasn't pitched
Mhm.
because no one's going to know what he has,
Right.
and he's going to opt out of 2 years remaining with $25 million. I mean, that would not be too bright, I don't think.
Worst case scenario, he gets hurt again somehow. I don't see
Right.
that happening, but you never know.
Yeah, but so it will it'll be remain to be seen. I'm not in a baseball mode yet. I'm not there. I'm not excited yet about the Giants.
Are you going to even get excited?
I may not. I don't know. You know, I'm definitely not going to spend money on them. You know, I would not spend. I just wouldn't put the money out. I don't know why. I hope fans don't put a ton of money out. Senior, I would be playing softball if it wasn't for my low back pain.
Yeah.
I would be out there running center field, man, or left center. They still play 4 outfielders. I'm sure they do.
Hey, look, guys. When all else fails, we got a guy that, if you guys are sucking up, we got one guy that just can go beat the shit out of the entire other team. Here we go. That's Amir Garrett, by the way. Look at that. He took on the entire bench.
Oh, man.
That's the guy we got. Woo! Well, it's a minor league contract, but
Yeah, you can see where they're going. They traded for Ethan Small. They got Garrett with a minor league. They're looking for
it's the
a
4-out specials. That's what it is.
They're looking for the left-handed reliever to fill a role. They want a second guy. He becomes your Casimir, your whatever, who's ever been their lefty guys they've had out of that bullpen last year. Who was the good lefty they had for a while that was the veteran? He pitched what was his name? Tony Watson? Yeah, Tony Watson.
Tony Watson, yeah, he was a good lefty.
Yeah. They're looking for that type of guy. You've already got Rogers. You need one other lefty in the pen because they're going to go with – we know they're going with Tyler Rogers and Duvall. That's 2, right? And Luke Jackson is 3. Ryan Walker's 4. Who's their other righties, guys? Help me out here.
So
4. I'm going off memory. I got to look
here.
at
I
the
think
roster.
I got that list over here somewhere, and it really hasn't changed much.
I got the roster right here.
You know what? I think I have Chapman in there, and Chapman's not going to.
Oh, okay. 4 Jackson, Rogers. 4. Who else is in there?
Duvall.
I guess that's it. I mean, you need 7 minimum relievers. So you got the lefty Rogers, let's say you put in Miller or Small, one of those guys is going to be a lefty, or could be a mirror. I'm just trying to look at this. I don't know who their other. I mean, Luke Jackson, Rogers. They don't have a ton of depth, guys.
Career 4.95 ERA. Okay. Last year was decent, but he only had like 24 innings pitched. This is his 7 years, 4.95 ERA. He's walked 188, struck out 376.
Wow, that's a lot of walks.
Yes, he has no control.
Yeah.
And I guess supposedly he gives up the long ball quite often. Supposedly.
Yeah, Mark Graves, you're right. Winter Beck, one of those guys will be in the bullpen. That's the other. So
last 3 years, look at that. 2021, he had a 6 ERA. 2022, he had almost a 5 ERA. Last year, he had a 3. But then again, look at the innings pitched, 24.
So what is the rotation right now after Webb? We got Webb, Hicks, and Harrison, right?
Webbs, Hicks, Harrison, and then Winenbeck, I guess. Winenbeck.
Is that? But so if those are your 5 guys, I mean,
That's it. That's the 5 guys, right?
I think somebody's breaking through out of that. We have that list, the 40-man, the non-roster invitee.
Oh, where the hell did that go? Who had that? Someone sent it to you.
Was that in an email? I sent it to me.
Yeah, he said, you know what? Who had it though? I think, hold on. You know who might have? I think it was Bags. Hold on one second.
I think you know who no, was it Jeff Young or was it Bags?
No, Andrew
Bagley,
I think had it.
You know who I think is going to break through as
Who's
as a guy that's a non-roster that might make the team?
Who's that?
Mason Black.
Mason Black? Think so?
Yeah.
Bullpen guy, right?
No, he was a starter. Remember, he pitched 5 innings of no-hit ball last year at Sacramento?
Yeah, he did, but he's only got 2 pitches, though.
2?
A slider and a fastball. That's all he has right now.
Well, you can't be a starter with 2.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he can't. He's got to develop that third pitch.
I heard Harrison was developing a pitch this year in the offseason.
Cutter, right?
Cutter and
there it is right there.
Okay, I'm going to say Black if he, maybe interesting.
I don't see anyone else. Wizenhunt may come up later in the season, maybe.
So Zapucki, he was on the 40-man last year, but got hurt, and so now he's on the.
He had a shoulder
60.
surgery, right?
Some nerve or something.
Yeah, it's
Wizenhunt. You never know. I don't know if these guys will break camp, but all depends on what kind of spring they have. But they're going to give these guys a look because there's only like 30-something pitchers in camp, and then usually they got a lot more.
I don't know. We'll see.
Not
We'll
much.
see.
Not much on the position side at all.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder what's going on with Hunter Bishop, if he's coming back to
I
play
have
this
no
year.
idea. I haven't heard nothing. Have you?
I don't know. Let me look him up here. Guy's going to be 26 years old in June. Underwent surgery last year on an elbow in March. Dang.
There is a lot of what ifs out there, man. And
Yeah,
it's too many, right? Too
He's-
many what ifs on this roster.
He signed for $4 million.
Golly, man.
Signed for $4 million. It's
Seriously,
not-
please tell me we're not getting excited about Amir Garrett and Hunter Bishop. You can't get excited about those kind of players right now. Not at this point. We don't even know what they have. Let's see them prove it. It's frustrating, guys. Frustrating. Not just frustrating, it's frustrating.
I don't know.
I mean, this is the this is they said it in the video. You saw who our backbone is. Flores, who can't play a position defensively very well. Estrada, good. Wade, okay. And then you got your closer in there. That's the backbone. Giants aren't going to get Soler. Oh, I saw that. Hold on. McCovey Chronicles, matter of fact, put something out there. Hold on 1 second. I'll find it.
Okay.
Did you see that picture? They showed that picture of Oracle Park with fog. And bitter Giants fan says that's not fog. That's the smoke coming off of Farhan's calculator trying to break even.
Yeah. Here's a projected.
Where is it?
Check this guy's out. Projected Giants 24 opening day roster from Maria Gerardo. Catcher, Murphy, and Bailey. First base, Lamont Wade. Second base, Estrada. Shortstop, Luciano. Third base, J.D. Davis. Outfielders, Jung-Hoo Lee, Conforto, Yastrzemski, Slater, and Matos. Possibilities, Ramos, Meckler, Hopkins. Oh, the possibilities at catcher were Sable and Bart. Outfielders, Lee, okay. Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. Utility, Tyler Fitzgerald. Possibilities, Casey Schmidt.
Brett Wisely?
Oh, my goodness. Starting rotation, there it is. Just what we projected.
Exactly.
And then the
Webb,
bullpen.
Hicks, Harrison, Winnebeck.
Yep, that's it. Rotation, 8. See, they like to carry 13 instead of 12, so that means 8 and 5, 13. So you got 13 position, 5 guys off the bench. There it is. Duvall, Rogers, Jackson, Walker, Jelly, Small, and Miller.
Jelly?
I thought they might look at it.
Jelly?
Taylor Rogers,
the
only
rookie-
established lefty on the 40-man roster. So the Giants will need Small and or Miller to take a step forward and show they can be depended on in big spots as well. Now, if I was writing that, I would have used a little creative. I would have said, the Giants will need Small to take a giant step forward.
Oh,
See? Huh? That's
there you
how I
go.
would. The Giants will need Small to take a giant step forward. Get it? You got giant and giant. You play off the Giants and you play off his name Small.
Small. There you go.
There we go. So they're
That bullpen is hideous.
you're taking Fitzgerald as utility. So they're gonna maybe Schmidt. I mean,
You're
let's see.
wasting Schmidt on the bench.
They might not even saying he makes it. That's 8 right there
Yeah.
in the bullpen because they've got Small or Miller. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's
8.
8, right?
Okay.
Oh.
They carry 8 there.
Then 5 starters. That's 13.
That's 13. And then you got 1 utility. That's 14. You got a DH 15.
Wait. Utilities more than that, right?
They only had 1. Let's see. 15.
No, they didn't. Fitzgerald, Schmidt, and
They said
Wisely.
possibilities.
Oh, did they say they only said 1 for utility?
Yep. It's generally.
Okay.
See, I forgot my count. 8 and 5, 13 pitchers, 1 utility, 14. See, utility, 1 utility, 1.
Okay.
14, 15 on the DH, 5 outfielders. That's where was I? 15? I was at 15, right?
Yes.
So there's 20, 21, 22 shortstop, 23, 24 for your first baseman, then 2 catchers, 25, 26. So that roster is can we look at the River Cats and see if that might be a better
Oh my God. Dan.
I'm thinking the River Cats might have a more exciting team.
You know what? I was thinking about that too, Senior. But when they filmed that commercial, they are still in arbitration, so that's probably why JD wasn't in that little whatever the hell it was.
Okay, so here we go. Now, if I took the Sacramento team, let's say it's Sable, and well, Bart won't be there because they got it. So let's say it's Sable and Hummel. First base, I don't know who they got down there at first base. They had some guy last year that was some weird name. What was it? Started with an A or something. Right-handed hitters hitting home runs a lot. But second base, probably Wisely down there and Schmidt, let's say. And then your outfield, Ramos, Meckler, Hopkins. Oh, it's not TJ. It's Hummel. It's Hummel, not
Cooper
TJ.
Hummel.
I called him TJ Hummel.
TJ Hopkins.
Cooper Hopkins.
No,
and
you
TJ
called Cooper Cummins. Remember, you called him Cummins.
Yeah, I was thinking of the diesel engine for the Dodge.
Yeah, the Cummins. Yeah,
Cummins. That's a good engine, by the way.
It's a good motor. It's a good motor.
Yeah. Cummins. Or taking a Cummins or a Duramax.
That's what it was. Cummins.
Taking a Cummins engine or a Duramax and a Chevy, or you taking the Ford. I think the Cummins is the best diesel. Kyle says he's owned 3 Dodges. Yeah.
Here, real quick, this is kind of the latest on Soler. This is coming from the Covey Chronicles. Guess we can read it. He's in the tweet. He says Giants are interested in Jorge Soler and keep hearing that there's no room for a DH. He says, yes, there is. The Giants are not good enough to not have room for a good player.
Who says there's
this
no
is
room?
McCovey. Hold on. I'm going to open it. I don't know. He says, I keep hearing that there's no room. We'll find out here. I'm going to open up the article because I know that's going to.
You always add good players. You can always move off other guys.
I know. Here we go. Let's get into the article. What would the Giants do with the Klondike, with a designated hitter other than play them? This is coming from Brady. Uncertainty is swirling around the San Francisco Giants and whether or not they'll add to their roster in the coming days or weeks. The fan sentiment largely ranges from healthy and justified skepticism to downright empathetic pessimism. That's us. This is who they have, and this is who they will continue to have until proven otherwise, is the gist of that belief. It's understandable. But if we can detach ourselves from the emotional investment that only brought us heartbreak during the Super Bowl or during Super Bowl Sunday, it seems objectively clear that the Giants are overwhelmingly likely to add a significant name to the roster soon. Perhaps even names, plural. By now, you're surely aware of the situation, as first brought to our attention by local vinyl enthusiast Grant Brisby, that the Giants can move Alex Cobb and Robbie Ray to the 60-man injured list on Wednesday, thus opening a pair of spots on the 40-man roster. If you're upset about the recent inactivity, save your compliments for if that inactivity persists into Thursday. More pertinent, however, is a very recent nugget from Brisby's colleague Andrew Baggerly. They also remain engaged on a number of holdouts in a Scott Boras stable of clients and might end up signing more than one of them. It is an innocuous enough sentiment in a vacuum. If I wrote those words, you wouldn't think twice about them. Here, let me try. This is a fully original and organically sourced statement, but the Giants also remain engaged on a number of holdouts in a Scott Boras stable of clients and might end up signing more than one of them. Okay, sure, technically true, you mumbled. Thanks for doing the Giants PR. Fair sentiments when I say those words, not so when Bags does. In addition to being the most reputable Giants reporter in the eyes of this lowly blog boy, Baggerly never drops nuggets to drop nuggets. He's not one to say that the Giants might end up signing more than one of them because he can get away with clickbait on the technicality that, yes, they might, even if we all know that they won't. If Baggerly says that the Giants might sign multiple Boras clients, a crew that is comprised of Blake Snell, Matt Chapman, Cody Bellinger, Jordan Montgomery, and JD Martinez, it means there is very legitimate possibility of that happening. What do you think, Dan, real quick?
I'm not.
I'm not falling for it.
I'd be pleasantly surprised. But it wouldn't surprise me to see him open up 2 spots and leave them open for guys.
For the invitees.
Yeah, for a couple of non-roster guys to make the team.
Here we get into the Soler business. One non-Boras client could supplant someone at that party, designated hitter Jorge Soler. San Francisco Chronicles' Susan Slusser first linked the Giants to Soler last week, and the rumblings have only gained traction since. Baggerly mentioned Soler in this weekend column on Monday. MLB Network's John Morrissey offered a few details, saying the Giants and Soler have had a long conversation this season that is continuing this week. Morrissey noted that the teams have been hesitant to give Soler a 3-year deal, but that the slugger is holding out for that, and painted the situation between the Giants and the righty as a bit of a staring contest. Would you do a 3-year for Soler?
Yeah, he's 31.
Okay. It's slightly uncharted territory.
He's a hitter. He's not going to lose his swing.
And he's not going to be getting hurt in a position. He's swinging the bat.
He's 31. I mean, how old is – hold on here.
Chapman's 31 too, right?
Wilmer Flores is 32. He signed for 2 more years.
Right.
Okay.
It's slightly uncharted territory for the Giants to be interested in a designated hitter. They're clearly in on Soler, seem to at least have tabs on Martinez, and reportedly made a run at Rhys Hoskins before he didn't make a run. This is a break from the script for the Giants, though certainly worth noting that it's not only the 3rd year since the universal DH became law of the land. So it's worth wondering how the Giants will make the roster situation work with a full-time designated hitter. And in order to do that, we must first start with the biggest obstacle that I've heard when the Giants have been linked to a player like Soler.
Hold on here. Michael Roeder says 32 in 2 weeks. Not sure who he's talking about. Gilbert Gamboa, Yaz is 31. No, he's 33 and will be 34 in August this year. Yaz, yeah. I mean, Soler is 31. I don't know why you wouldn't give that guy a 3. No, Soler will be 32 in 2 weeks, he's saying. I mean, I don't really care if he's 32. You got him for age 32, 33, and 34. 3 years. That's nothing. How's the big guy that just was with the Twins that played till he was like 39, 40.
Nelson Cruz.
Yeah, how did he hit at third? Pull him up. I'll show you his stats.
Yeah, he hit pretty good.
Uh,
Do you want me to finish reading this real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's getting clear. Here we go. Where the heck was I? Oh, okay. It says, and in order to do that, we first must start with the biggest obstacle that I've heard when the Giants have been linked to a player like Soler, who can be best described as if Jock Peterson replaced his love of Pusoy with the love of being able to hit same-handed pitchers. They already have too many DH types. At the service level, that's a fair concern. Michael Conforto is far from a tire fire in the outfield, but he's best served as a designated hitter, especially if Luis Matos is ready on it for an everyday role. Wilmer Flores is sneakily good at first base. Why did he use that? But with both him and Lamont Wade Jr. on the roster, one of those two should probably be manning the defenseless position whenever a righty is on the mound. Patrick Bailey is good enough defensively that he should catch as many games as his body can handle. But Tom Murphy is good enough offensively that the Giants cannot merely relegate him to 30 to 40 games of backup duty. J.D. Davis made strides defensively last year, but his best usage is probably to employ his glove on just a part-time basis. I have a pretty simple answer to the so-called obstacle. It is written below. I don't care. I don't care one itty bitty bit. The Giants are not good enough to be even slightly concerned with roster redundancies. They should not sign player A because they already have a player B who is just like player A, but worse. Is a sound strategy if the Giants are actively trying to lose games. But last I checked, they're at least going through the motions of trying to win them. Here are some harrowing stats. It's where the Giants ranked among the 30 MLB teams last year. Batting average, 28th. On base percentage, 24th. Slugging percentage, 27th. Home runs, 19th. Doubles, 25th. Walks, 14th. Runs, 24th. OPS plus, 24th. And here's where Soler stats last year would rank among all Giants players, minimum 100 plate appearances. Batting average, tied for 5th. On base is 5th. Slugging, he would be 1st. Home runs, he would have been 1st. Doubles, he would have been 2nd. Walks, he would have been 2nd. RBIs, he would have been 1st. OPS, he would have been 2nd. There you go. It's your analytics. So what do you think? You're sleeping. Dan isn't interested in Soler.
No, I'm not interested in just those stats of this team can put you to sleep quickly.
I know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the Giants they're at sleepy time. Sleepy
Oh,
time
my
Giants.
goodness. My goodness.
You get the gist of the rest of it.
Yeah. I want to show you guys something here.
Go for it. This is
because
that's horrible.
This is why I would sign Soler. I don't care if he's going to be 32 in 2 weeks. I don't really care if he's going to be 33 in 2 weeks. Look at Nelson Cruz from age 34 on. 34.
Yeah, the guy was pretty damn good.
Right there. 30. Wait. Hey. Come on. Get away. What happened here? All right. Hold on. I got to move this light. I don't know what I'm doing. How come I can't get? Oh, there it X. All right. I'm gonna highlight his age, just 34. Well, start at 33. 33, 34, 35. Why does that pop up? Dang it. All right. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, we see it.
Look at the home runs right here.
It's a lot.
Okay. At 34, he hit 44, then 43, then 39, then 37. You're talking Soler hit 36 last year. This guy's OPS was over 900 every year. I'm not saying that Soler is Cruz, but he's a similar type power hitter. And he's a DH. He's not going to wear down in 3 years his like that, because he's just the type of hitter. He can hit bombs.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they would be, if no one's giving him a 3-year contract and he wants to, he'll sign with you because you offer him a 3-year contract, then sign the guy. You could probably get the AAV lower on a 3-year deal than you could on a 2. You say, all right, Jorge will give you, he wants 17 million for 2 years. He wants money like Reese Hoskins got, right? Let's say he wants 17, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's 34 million. We'll give you 3 and 45. There's your 3. He made 13 million. He was going to make 13 million this year and he opted out. Or something like that. So he wants 3 years. He wants longevity. Come on. As Mark Graves said, you can always trade him. You know, he'd probably bring you something in a if you're not in the race and he's hitting in a playoff team. Remember the Braves got him in 21. He was the MVP of the World Series.
Yep.
So, Farhan will hand out a 3-year deal to Tommy La Stella and a 3-year deal to
Haniger.
He gave Flores 3 years. Granted, it was only like $6 million a year. But come on. Giants could sign. Giants, if they wanted to go up to 250, they could sign. Where were they at in the luxury tax right now? About 197 or something like that?
Something like that. You know what, though? I'll tell you what. I'm liking what Mark is saying here. Give him 3 years. You can always trade him to a playoff team.
Did you not hear me say that?
Wasn't I reading?
I think I just said, Mark said, I already put that up. All right, Eric, you're going in the slammer. All right, Eric's got to go do a timeout there for not paying attention. We have an opening here at NorCal Sports Network for a new sidekick. Sidekick, man. My sidekick is slacking. Man, I think my sidekick was playing right tackle yesterday for the Niners.
If I was playing right tackle, it didn't matter if I was blocking him or not. He would have ran over my ass.
Oh, man. That yeah. Well, at least you would have slowed him down for a second.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a tenth of a second. Pancake.
Man down.
Oh, man.
God. Who knows what the hell this team's going to do. I like what you said, though, Dan. Those roster spots are probably going to be opened up to a damn roster invitee.
Oh, they could. They could be leaving them open and saying but they could be signing somebody. They could be. I would think they sign at least one person. Is that what they're waiting to do?
They're waiting just for Wednesday? Seriously? That doesn't seem logical to me.
I guess,
couldn't you?
Is Hummel and
who's on? Yeah, are any of those guys on the? I think Ethan Small is.
Yeah, is Hummel, Hopkins, and Small? Those are guys you can't afford to take off the 40. You're worried
are they
about
on the? That's what I was wondering. Are any of those guys on the 40?
Oh, yeah, they're all on the 40.
Then what? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that.
It would be just like the Cubs to go, you know what? That's what the Giants are waiting on. We'll sneak in and sign these guys right under Farhan's nose as he was playing the conservative game again. Yeah. Gilbert makes a point. They might be in on Bellinger's market small. Yeah, the market's small for a lot of these guys. I'm hearing the Phillies might be in on Bellinger as a dark horse.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, wow. The Phillies would be. Whew.
Yeah. I mean, you can always trade Joey Bart, right?
I thought he would have been traded by now. What's that deal?
Hey, Buster, you could trade Bart, open up a spot. There's just so many ways to open up spots. I mean, come on, Hummel and Hopkins. Those guys aren't knock. I mean, Cooper Hummel's 29. People aren't knocking the door down for Hummel.
No.
Oh, that's right. Meckler made the 40 man last year. I'm just looking at this 40. VR's on the 40. Where's VR going?
VR? He's like at the. He's going to be at Sacramento at third base.
Right. He's 27. Where's the spot for him? You got Schmidt and Davis in front of him. And
Exactly.
Hmm.
So there's moves that could be done, but you got. One thing we're taking out of this, the factor here is, does the player want to even come here? The player may not want to come here.
That's very true. That's very true.
Now they'll use San Francisco as leverage, no doubt about
Yeah.
it. But
that's a good point there on
I'm watching
Wheeler.
it. Yeah,
On Wheeler.
Wheeler. Yep.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. You guys want to keep going? I'm beat, man. I'm mentally beat from that game yesterday. And
Yeah, we could close it down.
yeah. When's your next Military History Chronicles show?
I have no idea. I'm debating.
Anything
There's a
happening out there? Or
Well,
I heard there's
yeah, the big thing right now in the news is the damn voting on the funding for Ukraine and Israel and Taiwan. That's a big thing going on. Yeah. Got Trump out there threatening NATO again. That was another big thing over the weekend.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah.
It was cool. Israel pulled off a hostage rescue, was able to rescue 2 hostages. That was pretty damn cool. Impressive.
Yeah, that is. Wow.
Able to get in there and get 2 people out alive, which is pretty amazing.
Wow. Wow. That's interesting.
Look at Jim have a show tonight. I saw a couple of people are saying, hey, have a show tonight. I don't know.
Guys are looking for something to do, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe. We'll see. It's going to be one of those general type of shows. It ain't going to be nothing specific. I'll probably wind up going off on a tangent somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. I think we can look no further than what happened to the Niners yesterday and maybe why it was doomed before the game started.
You're pulling something up. I knew it.
The ghost.
What did he say?
Look what he says right there.
When did he say that?
Yesterday. What does he say right there?
Yeah.
There it is. Why?
Oh no. Oh man, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Shoot. I was yeah. Yeah, MF. It's very tough doing
Need a show, Tom. Oh my gosh, you
a
guys killed
show.
me.
It's very tough doing a giant show when there's just not much to talk about. In fact, I don't know how much longer we can do longer shows until action really gets going.
Johnny, for me, it would be Harrison and Lee.
Good picks. For me,
You could pick the same.
I got to go different. I'm going to go Hummel and Hopkins.
Come on, Hopkins.
No. Let's see. You said
Harrison and Lee.
all right. You picked the two guys I would probably pick. So I'm going to go Matos and Casey Schmidt, just to see how they're doing with a close third on Hicks. I want to see
Hicks. Yeah, I was thinking of going on Hicks as well too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that should be fun. I mean, they got some fun pieces. Maybe we just threw out 4 or 5 of those guys right there. Ramos would be a guy I would love to see just come in and just kick butt.
Cryptic, Matos and Lee. Okay. I like that.
I would love to see.
Is this CBS Sports Radio? Philip Reitz. Dr. Sammy Munchkin. Giants going to do just fine this year. Facts.
Where do you read that at?
It's in the chat.
You didn't put it up. You're just
No, I'm just reading it.
Oh, put them up then. That way I can know where you're at. Matos and Ramos would be awesome to see those guys hit like 450 in camp with bombs and just take over Yaz and Slater and because they have options, I could see Farhan. I've got to send him down. Oh, did you see the Farhan thing I sent you? The video?
The A's one, you've played that one before. Yeah.
We should play that. We should play that. That's hilarious.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious. A younger Farhan with a boiler.
But still doing the same thing.
Oh, man, he was total Geek Squad back then. Yeah, I plug everything in and I run it through a softener. Gosh. I mean, the A's were, they had about exhausted their time with Farhan. And somehow he gets the Dodgers job. How he got the Dodgers job, I'll never know. I'll never know how the Dodgers hired. I know he didn't have a lot to do with the Dodgers. I mean,
it was all, Andrew Friedman.
Friedman is running that show 100%.
Yeah. He just came over from Tampa Bay, of course, and he's the president of baseball ops. It was all him, man.
Yeah, I need
just like how Pete Petulia, I don't know, how do you say his name? Petulia?
Who knows? Petulia.
And then before him, it was what's his name? God, he's the president over
Scott Harris.
Yeah. What did they do? Scott Harris probably got a Bryant for us in the offseason.
Yeah, MF. That is the video with Brody Brazil. Can we even play that on here?
I think we played it before.
It's on YouTube, though. I don't know if we can play it. Is it through the A's website or is it through? Let me look. Hold on.
Probably long gone. While you're looking, I'll be right back.
I'm looking for this video. See if I can find it. Oh, here it is. All right, hold on. All right, guys. There's a young Farhan right there. I can't really play the sound because I'm not sure if it's copyrighted. So, but Farhan's talking about what he does there with the A's. Look, he's a baseball operations. What does it say here? Baseball operations analyst. And he basically says this is where guys, swing at certain pitches, where they hit the ball. He plugs everything into a software program, and then they can know what each player's tendencies are, what they do with 2 strikes or what they do with this type of pitch, and then they get their pitchers to throw the ball in that location. Then they interviewed the manager at the time of the A's, Ken Maka. So this goes way back. This was even before. It's when they had Eric Chavez at third base. But that's
Yeah, I remember Chavez.
Yeah, he won 5 Gold Gloves.
Yeah. Didn't he play for Arizona too?
I'm not sure, but the A's had some good teams.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, they were not bad at all. They had some exciting young players, developed a lot of guys. I mean, how is it that the A's developed? I mean, who are the guys? Chapman and Olsen are 2 of the guys we know, but who are some of the other guys that they developed that moved on that were
Tejada, was it? Didn't he come up through the A's?
Did he
Coco
start
Crisp?
Coco Crisp? I can't remember.
No, I think they traded for Coco, right? There's some.
I never was a big follower of the A's, so Chavez,
Jed Lowry. All the pitchers, Zito, Mulder,
Sean Murphy, Chavez, Murphy, Coco wasn't okay.
Cespedes, that's right.
I thought, yeah. So they had, a lot better players than the Giants.
Yeah.
As far as developing, Giants have not developed, as we've mentioned, an outfielder to make the All-Stars with the Giants since Chili Davis. So we'll see. But hey, guys, we're going to end it here. It is now 10 after 10 for you guys, 11:10 for me. We'll be back, I guess, tomorrow night. We'll see. Yeah. We'll come back.
And yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and do a show. That's fine. I'll go do a show.
All right, there you go, guys. Eric,
Why
keep
not?
you late nights.
Yeah.
Up
I'll go for
all
about an hour.
night. What was that? What was that song on Jim Rome when he used to do nights? It was like Up All Night. That was his. I can't remember who sung that, but that should be your song, man. Up
Yeah, I
All
know.
Night.
Give me a few minutes though, because I got to set it all up and everything.
You got to create a thumbnail, right?
Yeah, I'll probably just use the basic one, the conversations one, but yeah, I just got to set it up through StreamYard, all that stuff.
The question of the year, Robert asks, will Melvin platoon on a regular basis? A couple of positions I think he will. I don't think as much as the past.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah, post games for spring training, I doubt it.
No, not post games for spring training.
Yeah, no. I mean,
it's going to be tough enough to do 162 at this.
I just hope I can get in with spring, get some credentials.
That would be nice. I mean, we're getting kind of nitty gritty, aren't we here?
Oh yeah, I don't know if we'll see. I mean, it would be nice. We'd give the Giants some good coverage.
Yeah, we do. May not be the most, but it's coverage.
We're good with the players, man. We give solid questions, solid information. Promote the Giants. We're fans, but we're not fans that won't give you an honest critique. We'll tell you when they're great. We'll tell you when they stink, and we'll tell you where and everything in between.
Yeah.
So, All right, guys. Check out Eric tonight. Military History Chronicles. Probably what, about 10:30?
No, I probably we'll see. Maybe 10:20, somewhere around there.
All right. All right. That's right, MF. I did wish Wotus a happy birthday last year. We can play that sometimes. The word is out on me. There we go. Which youngsters would you play every day? I personally, Robert, I would play, and I said this since last year. I wanted to see it. I would be playing Ramos and Matos and Schmidt and Luciano and Bailey. That's how many? 5? Yeah,
Yeah.
5. And those are the 5 guys I'd want to see every day. And of course, you got Jung Hoo Lee, who's a young guy. So give me an outfield of Matos, Ramos, and Lee.
That would be nice.
Put Ramos out there in right, Matos in left, Lee in center. Give me that outfield. You want to keep Yaz on the bench, do something pinch hitter extraordinaire, fill in. Conforto.
Thanks, Crab.
Move off of Slater at this point. Fitzgerald, I'm okay with Fitzgerald being in there every day. Make him your super utility guy. Let him play center one day. Let him play left. If you're not going to go trade for my guy, Luis Arias, and make a strat of that, go make Fitzgerald your utility guy. Let him play 4 or 5 days a week. Left field, center field, shortstop, second base, third base. 5 positions Fitzgerald should be able to play. Make him your Chris Taylor. I'm cool with that. Give me Matos and Ramos and Lee. Give me a left side of the infield of Schmidt and Luciano. And I don't care if you lose 95 games or 100 games. Let those guys play, develop, and see how they do. Let them work it out. Because they will. I think they can. I think those guys are baseball players. They look like, they've got some talent. So that's my guys. I would, that's the route I'm going. Unless you're going to go out and sign, some top flight free agents, don't block those guys anymore, man.
Yeah.
Block them. What would be the point? Block them for what? To miss the playoffs?
Exactly.
Come on.
Look at this. Chardal called into KMBR the other day.
Oh my goodness.
God. That must have been great. That must have been great.
Am I more concerned with the offense or defense? Defense, Robert? Both.
It was all of the above. John Dickinson.
Dickens show. Oh boy. Johnny D. JD got a little taste of that, huh? Okay. All right. Hey guys. Again, we'll get through this spring. We'll be getting. When does football free agency start?
When does?
Let me look that up.
Already? It just ended.
I know. Better to look forward to something else.
I know. Oh man.
I'm gonna look it up. NFL.
He cut him off right away.
Free agency.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can't have that on the radio. 2024 date. March 13th.
Oh, that's for what? Really? That's like
a month.
A month.
1 month.
The draft is literally in a month?
No, NFL free agency signing period. Not the draft. The draft's.
Oh, my okay.
Draft's usually end of April or something. Yeah.
Is Lowe still alive? I haven't even heard from him.
I talked to him today.
Did you?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's doing okay. He was frustrated with yesterday.
Absolutely.
But, let's see. let's see who they predict for the Niners. Some early predictions out for Bleacher Report. They're predicting Cousins Minnesota does not re-sign Cousins. Hassan Reddick given permission to seek a trade. Interesting. He'd be good on the Niners. Well, there's nothing there. There's no good stories there. We'll see. But hey, guys, go check out Military History Chronicles. We'll come back tomorrow night. And until then, we'll see you later.
I'll do this and then we'll kill it out. You got to do this one more time. One more time. And then we'll kill it.
There's just something about the start of a new season. We're taking things to the next level.
Next
With
level.
Jung-Hoo Lee and a wave of fresh talent, we're ready to compete like never before.
Let's go, Giants.
And our rising stars,
Let's go.
Who knows what they're going to do next?
Who knows?
Look at our youngest guys making a splash.
Look at them.
Plus, we got the backbone of our squad.
The
Right here.
backbone.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Giants. And I can't wait for the good vibes at Oracle Park.
The good vibes.
All right, rewind that one more time real quick. I want to see something.
There's nothing like it.
I want to
What
see
do you
the
want to see?
go back to the rookies right there.
And our rising stars, who knows what they're going to do next? Look at our youngest guys making a splash.
Okay.
Plus, we got the backbone of our squad right here.
I would think that Schmidt, they must have plans for Schmidt.
We'll see. We'll
You
see.
put him in a promo video.
They did. All right, I'm gonna finish it out. And as soon as we get to the end, we'll kill it. All right, here we go.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Giants. And I can't wait for the good vibes at Oracle Park.
Good vibes.
There's nothing like it.